MyLCOOU students, this video here is a training video for our self-service area and colleague. We just went live for students for the student finance area. So I'm just going to do a quick little training video to help students with the statement area, how to make payments, where our new payment plan area is, and the finance side for students in colleague. So most students, I believe, have gotten to this part here now where you're able to log into on the main page here. It's MyLCOOU. And so once you're signed in here, this is your main page there. So you should be able to see the student finance area. So you'll click on that. This gives you an account summary. So we have turned the biller on. We have automatic billing turned on for the fall semester. So if you are registered, you should be seeing your balance already for the fall semester. So if you wanted to see the details of what your account all is for the fall, you would just click on that semester there. And then this will kind of bring you to a page where you can kind of drill in specifically to see what your tuition charges were, any other fees. When you make payments, this will be out there. Any financial aid that you end up getting dispersed into the semester will also show out here. You can also click up here on view statement. And this will give you an actual statement that you could print. And if you needed it to give it to an employer or anything like that, it gives you a nice statement here. So this is kind of like your area where you can kind of take a look at your balance. If you do have a previous balance, there should be another area where it would say balance brought forward if you had a balance in our old system. Also, going forward, you'll see each semester that you attend, you'll be able to detail and to see all those different semesters and what your balance is. So we're going to go back to the account summary page. So say you decide that you want to make a payment. You'll click on this make a payment link and you will continue to payment center. So the university has decided, we're working with TouchNet. So this is our payment center is with TouchNet. So this is, when you click that make a payment, it takes you out to the TouchNet site. And you'll see that your balance is brought out here. So for the first thing that we're going to go over is the payment profile. So if you come out here and you want to get your payment profile set up, which this makes it a little bit easier if you set this up first, because you can add payment types. So say you want to add a banking account or a checking or savings account to make payments with, or a debit or a credit card. You can come out here and save these methods so you don't have to type in your banking information or your credit or debit card each time you want to make a payment. So that's one nice thing is you can set up your payment profile and have those set up. So every time you want to come out here, that's already set up for you. So if we go back to the home page here, I'm just going to kind of do a quick overview. If say you wanted to make a payment on this $15, you'd click make a payment. You could click the payment date. So if you wanted to future date this payment, you could do that. And so again, this is just showing the fall semester. That's the only semester I have listed for this. But say you had multiple semesters, you could be making payments towards different terms. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm paying the full payment. I would get to pick my payment method and continue. So if you already had a saved payment method, you could select that here. Otherwise, if you don't, then you would just fill out the information and then click continue to make your payment. And that would go the same if you pick the credit card method to make your payment. So the payment center is pretty easy on how to make a payment on your student account. and whatever is done out here in TouchNet will then right away reflect into colleague. The second thing I'd like to show you is the enroll in payment plan. So our payment plans are a little bit different than we've been doing. If you click the enroll in a payment plan, you'll click the term that you want to make a payment plan for. And right now we have 13 different payment plans for you to select out here. So quickly to kind of go over what's the difference between all these payment plans. The term balance payment plans are basically for those that have just a balance for the term. So if you don't have a prior balance, I would say the term balance payment plan is probably the best ones to look at. If you have a balance prior to this fall semester, I would probably more so look at the estimated payment plans, because then you can kind of select how much your payment plan that you're going to be making towards that balance that you have. So the different plans here, we have basically, we have the term balance payment plans and the estimated balance payment plans. And each of those have a monthly payment plan, a bi-weekly payment plan, and a weekly payment plan. So if you get paid weekly and would rather pay weekly, there's those options. If you get paid bi-weekly and you'd rather pay bi-weekly, those are your options. And then there's also 5 months, which is like about the length of a term, if you want to have your balance paid off in a term, or 9 months, which is about how many months for the academic year. So if you want to spread it out farther, there's the 9-month, or if you'd rather have it paid off before you register for the spring, you could click on the 5. Over in the installments, this tells you how many payments you're going to be making on this payment plan. So like, for instance, if you did the estimated balance for the 9 months, so this would be paying weekly for 9 months, you'd have 36 payments that would be scheduled. So that kind of helps you figure out how many payments would be in that payment plan. And then we do have, let's see here. So you could click on details too, and there should be a little bit of a description here. Scheduled payments are required for this enrollment deadline. Right now we would like people to enroll by the census date of the term. And then it's just telling you how the payment frequency, this is a monthly payment plan. So those are the different options that we currently have. There is one in here for 24 months for those of you that may have a larger balance and want to spread it out so that your monthly payments aren't as much. So for this, I'm just going to click on, let's see here, the monthly term balance for 5 months. I'd select that payment plan. It gives you the different installments and the dates that those installments would be hitting whatever payment method I pick for my payment plan. If you wanted to put a down payment when you set up your payment plan, you're able to do that here. And then it would update this schedule here to what the monthly installments would be. So basically, this is breaking out your balance equally into the different months for whatever, or if it's weeks or bi-weekly, it'll kind of tell you when your installments would be. So if you click continue, you would then select your payment method, continue, and then you would fill in your banking information or your credit card if you select credit card, and click continue. And then I believe at that point in time, you'd be able to change your scheduled payment dates. So if you say you like your payments to come out at the end of the month, you could change them all to like the 30th or 31st of the month. So you can kind of customize it to how you think would best fit you. So that's kind of why we offered 13 different payment plans to kind of help students have a variety of plans that would best fit them. So another thing, as of right now, we for this student that we have up here, we don't have where you could see that they have estimated aid, but if you if financial aid does know that you're going to be getting aid, it would show in here. If financial aid has received an award for you and they know you're getting some aid, they will have that estimated aid brought into the balance. So that's kind of nice. Then you're making a payment plan for the balance that is not going to be covered by financial aid. You can also see statements out here as well. And that kind of gives you another different statement than the one in colleague. And you can click make a payment or print from here as well. You could set up authorized users. So say you are a parent to be a user and make payments on your account, or a family member. You can set them up so that they're able to log in and make payments or set up payment plans as well on your account. Yeah, so this is the gist of our new payment center and how you as a student are able to see your student balance and make payments. So if you have any questions regarding this, please feel free to call Justine Akokaitis. Her extension here at the university is 150, or you can email businessoffice@lco.edu, and that email will go to everyone here in the business office, and we can assist you with any questions that you have. Miigwech, and thank you for your time.